Hello, so here we are again, we're live. So I'm straight into the chat just because I know that this video goes out and it's on the posts, or it's on the, it'll be on your news feed and posts, and they do shared about the place a wee bit. So today's video is an advanced, or intermediate, more advanced I would say, workout session. And the idea of this is just to give our hands a blast, alright, because I've enjoyed doing the March to Spain relays, but I had a lot of folk messaging saying, not that they're finding it hard to motivate themselves as such, but they just feel a bit stale and fed up with, well, everything, I suppose. Now and then, it's quite good to do things like this, alright, because I'm feeling it. I'm particularly burst today, alright, it is what it is. I'm not that I'm fed up with drumming, just a bit burst. I get those days where everything's annoying me. Everything's annoying me today. So I'm going to get right into it, man. We're going to go for it straight away. If you're there, you've got your sticks and pad, get them out and let's have a tune. So I'm going to start with Mummy Daddies, just to loosen our hands off a little bit. And we are going to play these quite fast, alright? So let's just get into it, nice and chilled out initially. Mummy, daddy, really chilled out. And we're going to go between fast and slow mummy daddies, okay? And as we're going, still think about your technique and your control and your coordination, all those things, alright? Because I'm not making this a control sort of exercise or lesson, it's just a workout. So when it goes faster, you may feel yourself lose control a wee touch. Try your hardest to maintain your control. Easier said than done, I know. And what I mean by control is think about your technique, where your hands are. Alright, so if you're in this position, which should be your nice and relaxed position, when it goes to playing it really fast, which we will do in a minute, you should be the exact same. Alright, so your hands aren't changing, they're not rearranging. Alright, they're staying this way. So let's take it up a wee bit now. And we're going to get into this feel. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're getting that feeling where we're playing in groups of 4. Reason being, I'm going to play 4 at this speed, and then I'm going to play 4 at a faster speed. So it would be like this. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll keep it here for a wee minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And believe it or not, it is an exercise, it's a workout, it's meant to be a wee bit sore. As long as it's not sore above your elbows. You should feel it on your wrists, possibly your fingers, thumbs, definitely your forearms, but not your shoulders or your upper arms. You might not feel it yet anyway. If you're a stronger player, you won't be feeling it yet. If you're a stronger player but you've not played in a while, then you probably are starting to feel it now. If that's you, then this video is perfect for you. And I'm just going with the flow. Alright, I've not got a strict list of exercises. I'm just absolutely going with the flow. If anyone's got any requests, let me know. Let's speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Quite hard to speak and play at the same time when it gets quite quick. Right, let's get right into the meat of it. So we're going to do loud, soft, louds now at that speed, and we're going to get 100 of them, or probably over 100 of them. So every time we get to 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When we get to 20, the opposite hand's coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to 20. Okay. And we'll probably do that 5 times, alright, as a collective. I'll keep you right, you don't have to count, alright, I'll keep counting. So it'll probably work out about 200 you're going to be doing on each hand. So you're going to feel this, right? Let's go. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 1. I'm going to do that 5 times. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1. So that's 2. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 3. 2 more to go. 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Last one. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Paradiddle tap. I sometimes do a paradiddle there, alright, because I might go paradiddle, opposite hand, and just keep going. And I might go between those two for ages, alright. Don't tighten up your hands, alright. The longer you go, you'll feel the urge to grip that right stick, and you end up with this really tight grip, alright, which is very suitable for a different style of drumming, not pipe band, alright. So the key is keeping that loose grip that we've got with that nice space in your hand as you play them, alright. It bodes so well for the future and what you're playing, and it allows you to speed up even more, okay. So same with the left hand. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1. So that's 1. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's 2. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 60. That's 3. 2 more to go. 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, last one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, done. Done. So we've got Kevin, all the way from America. Great way to start the morning. Of course, it's the morning in America. Katrina, hi Katrina. So I'm going to push on. All right, we're not going to let the muscles relax too much. We're going to go straight in some freeze. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm not going to play them any faster than that. Just freeze. And we're going to put some triplet rolls on them. So you'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, triplet roll, triplet roll. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, triplet roll, triplet roll. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, triplet roll, triplet roll. And what we're going to do as well, I'm going to go back to freeze because it's easier to talk over the freeze and not so much the triplet roll. You'll do a 3 or 2 freeze, and then 2 triplet rolls, and then 2 reverse triplet rolls. And what I mean by a reverse triplet roll is you've got the tap, then the 4-stroke roll. So I'll show you what I mean. 3, 3, triplet, triplet, and then you're back to the freeze. 3, 3, triplet roll, triplet roll. Like that. And we're going to do that over and over and over again, okay? So I'll count to 2 and then we'll start that cycle. 1, 2, go. Going to stop just after that one. I was just thinking as we're going, you might find that that's really tricky. Alright, if it's really tricky, then stick with what you know. If it's just freeze, just do the freeze. If you can do the freeze and the triplet roll, then miss the last one. If you can do them all, then go for it. Alright, because I don't want to slow that down. I want to give it a workout. We're pushing ourselves, okay? Let's try it. 1, 2, go. 3, 3, triplet roll, triplet roll. Couple more. Done. And the good thing with stuff like that is you can mess about with it. Alright, you can go in as just triplets, you could do just them, you could do triplet rolls on their own. You could mess with your head and do just the energy on the left, so let me see if I could do this. Yeah, that's tricky where you're just moving them about but just on one hand. Again, really, really good exercise, especially for your control, killer for your hands in terms of technique. Really, really cool. Next one, paradiddles. We're going to do single, triple, single, double, triple, quadruple, quintuple paradiddles. Okay, so normal paradiddles, double paradiddles, para-paradiddle, 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 triple, para-para-paradiddle, para-para-paradiddle, quadruple, para-para-para-paradiddle, so you're doing 4, quintuple 5, para-para-para-para-paradiddle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you do 4 of each, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up and down and up and down, okay? So the first time we do it, you might get a wee bit lost. All right, I'm going to do this one for a while, starting slow, and we're just going to gradually take it up. So start with the single paradiddles. Paradiddle, paradiddle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then back up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And you just go between them. And then when we get to the end, we're going to speed it up just a touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, And a good thing about that is, I mean, you could double it up. I like playing that one up to 8. So I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then move up. Okay, so that's a good one that you could potentially do for ages. You could play that one, not forever, but you could play that for ages and ages. Let's look at doing paradiddles and singles. So we're going to do some paradiddle singles exercises. Okay, so the first one I'll try, we'll do where it's paradiddle singles, paradiddle 5, paradiddle 5, paradiddle 5, paradiddle 5. Excuse me, that kind of rhythm, okay? So you'll do that rhythm 3 times, we'll say. So 1, 2, 3, paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle singles. And then that leads you on to the opposite hand, okay? And it's just paradiddle singles and you automatically swap over. So I'm going to try that at that relaxed speed. And then once I feel that we've all got a grip of it, I'm going to take it up. Ready? 1, 2, go. Paradiddle singles, paradiddle, paradiddle singles, paradiddle. right, right, left, right, start again, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And I'll do one more on each hand, and then I'll take it up just a wee touch. So let's take it up a wee bit. Try to think of ways we can make this exercise even funkier. Because I've not really got a script. I'm just kind of going with the flow. And I love that, alright? I quite like if I'm doing sessions like this where I'm just jamming, alright? I'm just having a jam. I like to make it up, and then you end up coming out with some cool new movements. I've got an idea. 1, 2, 3. So see that 1, 2, 3? I'm going to do triplet rolls. 1, 2, 3. And then see the, oh, I lost it. See the last one? I'm going to make that a paradiddle. So you'd be paradiddle, 2, 3, triplet roll. And then you start again. Oh, that's funky. Let's stick with that for a while. I like that. That's cool. I'll make this the last set. I quite like that. That's quite cool. So that rhythm, as I was playing it, I was feeling the urge to kind of go. And muck about with it. But the only thing with that is you won't be able to copy me because I'm completely mucking about with it there. So you could do that one and play it over and over again and do what I've done there, muck around. You could go. I mean, that's another variation. Jeez, oh, when you could make it, you could do double singles. I mean, limits are endless with things like that, okay? Next one we'll do paradiddle iddles. So this is a big DCI movement and it's coming in pipe bands a lot more. It's a really cool movement. Paradiddle double tap. Paradiddle iddle tap. And then once you've done that, you're going to do a set of singles. And you want them both to sound the same. So you get this, paradiddle, iddle, singles, tap. And we're going to do that all the way up to 10, okay? So 1 would be 1 on each. And then 2 would be 2 of each. Paradiddle, paradiddle, singles, singles. And then 3 would be 3 of each. Paradiddle, 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 singles, singles, singles. And we'll go all the way up to 10 and all the way back down. And then we'll swap hands, okay? Let's go for it. Ready? 1, 2. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Parallel 2, 4, 5. Singles 2, 3, 4, 5. Then parallel 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Singles 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Parallel 5, 6, 7, 8. Singles 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Parallel 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then back the way. So we're going to 9. 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 8. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 7. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will play this faster, alright? Don't be thinking we're just going to stick at this speed, alright? We're going to go from the right to the left hand, and then we're going to do it all again but faster. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Paradiddle. And then swap hands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then up to 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that way. 7, 8, 9. Hopefully you're playing along. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big ups from Robert McTaggart, Jeppy Boy, South Africa. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when you get to the end, we're going to swap back to the right and we'll speed it up just a little bit more. Paradiddle. Right single. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. missed one out. Sorry if I have. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then that way. 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I kind of got a wee bit flustered there. I heard a scream, and it was like just kids playing outside, but it sounded like a scream of a child in danger. So I was like, but yeah, it's just kids being kids, mum, just making a racket outside. So I've done quite a lot of good wee exercises there. I mean, I feel like my hands are exhausted. I've been teaching all day, teaching some really strong drummers today, which is really good. So yeah, my hands are burst. I'll not be able to do much more than that, but I would say at that point you could start playing more singles, more doubles. You could introduce some buzz exercises. Another good one to do buzzes, you could do buzz triplets. I know a lot of folk will play that's a very standard sort of buzz exercises that you can do that's played in lots of drum scores. Alright, an easier variant of that is just triplets. Sometimes it's quite easy to do things like that. Just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the reason I say that, alright, because you could do just triplets with buzzes like that, or dead strokes. And then make every tap that's not a buzz, make it doubles. You could do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a nice wee exercise just to get the hands going and playing along. In fact, you've got me going now. I'm going to play this for a wee bit. I was going to wrap it up there, but we'll do this one as well for the crack. And I'll speed it up after this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kenny, it was me screaming. No, it wasn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll stop there. So exercises like that are good for your close control. And what I mean by close control, alright, is being able to use your fingers and thumbs, like your fingers on your right, thumb on the left, but close to your hands, alright? So not like You'll see folk that are able to rip their fingers and thumbs, but it's like that, and the stick's like miles away from the hand, and it's just big flappy movements. Alright, so being able to use your fingers and thumbs but close to your hand. And what I talk about with my hand is when I catch the stick on my right hand, I'm catching it on like the muscly bit, I'll say the muscly bit like there, the flabby bit in my right hand. That's where I'm catching it. Alright, so that's my go-to sort of control position. So if I'm doing like the loud, soft, louds, right, when I'm catching it, that's the position I'm catching it. So the movement I'm getting is loud, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft. And I'm using my fingers and my wrist, but I'm using it in conjunction with that controlled spot on my hand. So that's what I'm talking about with close control. Alright, same with left. My close control position is there, where the two fingers above are just relaxing on top of the stick. Alright, so you'll find when you're using your close control position with the right, you're probably using your wrist more than your fingers. You're using your wrist and your fingers, but if you're keeping it in that spot there, it's more your wrist. Same with your left. If your fingers are over the top, it's more your wrist as opposed to just your thumb. Alright. There's an exercise that you can do, and I'll do this one with you as well for the crack. Alright. Is where you're using your wrist and your fingers. Alright, but you're using one before the other. So I'll do that way is for a wee bit, and then I'm going to really need to go. Alright, so you can use, and when I say use your wrist, alright, don't be like that because that's weird, but just pull the stick into your hand there and use your wrist for 3. So you get 1, 2, 3, and then use your fingers for 3, 1, 2, 3. So you're going to do 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6, varying between your wrist and fingers. So you're getting 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6. Alright, and you're keeping the volume down and going from your wrist to your fingers like that. Okay, let's try that. 1, 2, go. Wrist, fingers, wrist, fingers, wrist, fingers. 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6, and you're trying to make them sound the same. Alright, because if one of them sounds different to the other, it means that it's going to sound different on the drum, and it's going to be one of them tighter than the other. 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6. And what I mean by tighter is if I tighten right up and do the 3s and 6s, you get. Alright, that's an extreme tightness. Alright, so I'm trying to make them sound the same, going from my wrist to my fingers. Let's try it. 1, 2, go. Wrist, fingers, wrist, wrist, finger. Oh, I got lost, sorry. 1, 2, go. Wrist, fingers, wrist, fingers, wrist, fingers. There we are. 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6. And you could do that, alright, until your heart's content, as long as your technique doesn't change. Alright, and what I mean by that is if you feel like that's happening, alright, things like that, unusual variations are happening, you want to get rid of that. Another one you can do with that, alright, you could do the same, but every time you use your wrist, you could do the push-pull technique. Alright, and this is very much drum kit, hi-hat pattern. Alright, you can do that. You could go push-pull, 1, 2, 3, push-pull. Alright, so you could do push-pull, 3s and 6s with push-pull and your fingers. So push-pull, fingers, push-pull, fingers, push-pull, fingers, push-pull, fingers, push-pull. I mean, that's another one you could do. And that's you just working your control to the max. Alright, because if you can utilise that, like that cool push-pull movement, in the same position you use your fingers and your wrist, you'll be able to use them all to help you with your playing. Okay, let's do the same with the left. Okay, so well, I'll not do the push-pull one. I'm going to leave you to do that one yourself. I'm going to do the same with the left. We'll do 3 with the wrist, 3 with the thumb, and then 3 with the wrist and 3 with the thumb. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, go. Wrist, thumb, wrist, thumb, wrist, thumb. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. And you're trying your hardest again to make them sound the same if you can. Wrist, thumb, wrist, thumb, wrist, thumb. Wrist, thumb, wrist, thumb, wrist, thumb. Wrist, thumb, wrist. And this is a great one for just control. Alright, because a lot of folk, when they use their wrists for playing, which is fine, alright, use your wrist and your thumb, you have to use both of them. But they'll be in a different position using their wrist than they would be using their thumb. So doing things like this, it drills your hands to be in the same spot for both, so you can go between the both, which makes things like all those loud soft louds, or variations like threes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All that stuff becomes really easy to control once you get used to doing that, or getting that close control and point, okay? And another thing you could do with the left, when we were playing about with the right there, we were saying, let's do push-pull. With the right, you're going push-pull, pull, push-pull, 3, push-pull, 3, push-pull, 3. With the left, I don't know how to do push-pull. One of my good pals, Dunky Smith, drummer in the Edinburgh Corps, phenomenal player, really good guy. He knows how to do it. He plays a lot of drum kits, so he's really good with the push-pull on the left. I am not, alright? But another thing you could do instead of using your wrist is you could use your thumb and then get your finger on the right hand on the go. So instead of using your thumb, you'd be 3 with the thumb, 3 with the finger, 6 with the thumb, and then 3 with the finger, 3 with the thumb, 6 with the thumb, finger, and just rotating between that. That's another good one for your control. So you're getting finger, or sorry, thumb, finger, thumb, finger, thumb, finger, thumb, finger, thumb, finger, thumb, finger. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. I love things like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. And if you're feeling wild on the one where it's just the finger, you could do mummy daddies. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. Mummy, daddy, mummy, daddy, mummy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, mummy, daddy, mummy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, mummy, daddy, mummy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, mummy, daddy, mummy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, mummy, daddy, mummy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, mummy, daddy, mummy. Tap. Really cool exercises. Really, really cool. And again, that's just going maximising your control of that left hand. So again, I'm talking about close control. If your finger's working with you, doing things like that, alright, and we're not going wildly faster, we're just playing within control, because it's not speed for now, it's control that I'm talking about there. It's going to help with that close control I was talking about. So, as I was saying there, all these 1, 2, 3s, you might find your finger gets involved to help with the control of those accents. You might find that instead of just your wrist potentially doing them, that your finger gets involved. All of these doors are opening up for you because of this improved control. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'd like to have done more because I love doing exercises like that, but I'm feeling my hands are getting a bit sore. I have been drumming all day and my hands are winging a little bit, or pinging. I need to stop for a bit. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. As always, this post will go up on the Facebook page straight after this. Always there for you to play along to. Just to let you know as well, next week will be the last week of these live streams, unfortunately, because we're back to schools in Scotland on the 15th of March. Okay, so it'll be back into the primaries, possibly, well, in fact, definitely not the secondaries, but we're going to be back into schools. All right, so my time is going to be a bit more scarce. All right, I won't be at home available to do these live streams as much, so they'll stop. If there's a huge demand for them to carry on, I could potentially look at maybe once every couple of weeks doing something on my own page. I'm not sure. We'll wait and see if folk take the huff. with them stopping for now. Alright, so I'll leave it at that. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy your weekend, and I'll catch you next week, okay? Bye.